Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing an overnight deck profile. It's going to be kind of a fast description. I'm not going to really go into all the details because it's going to take too long. But I'm just going to give you a basic layout of the deck, the way I currently run it. If you got any questions or if you have any recommendations, subscribe, leave all your love or your hate below. I really don't care. Alright, first card is going to be Instant Fusion. I got two. It's really good, helps you with your XYZs and synchro plays. Really good in the format if you know how to utilize it. One of Reinforcement. I got one Typhoon just because it's not as busted before. It was really great. I had three, now it's just one. Still helps you pop, it helps your combos go off every now and then. I got one Horn of Heaven, your one warning, and I got a Force Spike. A lot of people don't really use this, but it's actually going to be really good against Monarchs in my opinion, just because it negates their summon. So I mean, they do get rid of your monster when they storm for through or whatever, but you still get to say, you know, fuck you, there goes your two tribute monster, your one tribute monster. Now you have an open field, and with this deck it's really easy to just, you know, start up again as long as you have the right combo piece. So then I got Triple Kaiser, just because you want to stop everybody else and like have them adjust to your pace. So if anybody's trying to go, you know, turn 1, turn 2 kill, they're gonna have to drag it out unless they have that Twin Twister or whatever to pop your spell. 3 Veilers is just overpowering, helps you synchro, helps you stop effects. Just great. So I would run 4 if I could. I only have 1 Max C, which is why I am only using 1 Max C. If I had 3, I would run 3, probably main 2, side 1. I got 2 Brothers. These guys are really useful because you can either XYZ when you summon them using other monsters that you control. So you normal these guys and you get to special summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters. So it doesn't have to be 2, you can do just 1. You're restricted to only using Noble Knights for the rest of that turn, which is the downfall to it. But I mean, it's got really good stats, and it helps you recycle your Noble Knight and Noble Arms cards from the graveyard back into the deck and lets you get that 1 draw after. So it's definitely worth 2, maybe 3. I got 1 Gvaltravod. Nobody ever plays this guy just because he's first wave Noble Knights. He's not that bad. He helps you get Brothers back, helps you get Midrop back, send them back with Lanzalin, special him, and then you get to XYZ or you get to Tribute to Search, so it's pretty good. Triple Boars, triple Madrout, and your 1 black Lanzalin. That's any deck that's playing Noble Knights should run 3 if not 2 at least of those guys. Triple Merlin, I might cut that down to 2 later. I got double Summoner Monk, which is like really good in this deck because your swords are they're free play. It's like you search, you pitch, you special, you recycle the swords, you draw a card, and you plus. It's great. And you can, even on a side note, you could go into the Trap Z Magician with this if you really want to be bold. Get that double 6,000 attack in or whatever. 2 Last Chapters helps you bring back your Noble Knights when there's nothing gone, and when they think they've totally defeated you and they see 2 cards in your hand, you can literally like Last Chapter and then just start plussing off of that. 3 Excalibur. I hate being targeted by things like Compulse and Book of Moon and all those annoying little things. Just get rid of all that. Plus you can banish this from the graveyard and rank up or rank down your XYZs, which is really good. Really good, because sometimes they'll have like this lock where you can't go into your rank 5s or whatever. You use your rank 4s to access your rank 5s or whatever they have. I was talking about Stygian Dirge, but there's other places for that. 2 Destinies, because I don't like being destroyed. I like the fact that they jump back and I need more access to it. So let's say I search 1 out with Boars. I have 6 other swords in the deck and I didn't get this to my hand. Well, at least now I have another chance to search it out again. Or if I want to trip them up and do something like double that when I'm searching, it's like even if they give me this in hand, I still have this from graveyard and I can pick this up later, so it's not that much of a loss, and it's more scary for them because it doesn't matter what they give me, it's bad. And as you can see, I play 2 queens. If they banish your 1 queen that you're working off of, you're playing queenless, which is no good. I don't really see too much of a stack problem with these. Sometimes I'll draw this and 4 swords, which is the worst ever, but that's just your shuffling. And 1 of for the last 3 swords of the deck. Making this a 40 count deck. These are really good. I would probably up 1 of these for the other Merlin. I wouldn't put another one of these or these in there just because you can only control 1 at the same time. I've seen people play this a lot more often, which is really good, but I don't like it. I mean, life points gaining is good, but they'll just Ragnar Zero you anyway. I'd rather pop their stuff. And extra deck, I got Gaia Charger because you can summon him with this Super Holy King. So 3 Super Holy King, 1 Gaia Charger, and 2 King of the Noble Knights. He pops your back rows, he detaches to pop 1 other monster, and when he goes to the graveyard, he lets you special from the grave, so it's really good XYZs. I really like using his grave effect, which is why I run 3. I let them destroy him, pick up a Noble Knight, Madroud, or Brothers or something from the graveyard, special summon it in defense. If they don't get over it, I get to use it next turn. It's beautiful. 1 Synchro of the Hylandalin. He's like the Shura of the Noble Knights. Just look into him, he's good. Try to go into him when you can, but not too often because then that's a misplay. Instant fusions for Norden and the Veiler for Trish. Let's do the math, you'll figure it out. I got 1 Rhapsody in Berserk, I have 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Gaigusto Emerald, 1 Ragnazero, and 1 Castel. All those are self-explanatory. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys there.